Yeah.
I guess the question then becomes, and normally I don't start this way, but because we brought it up, did it ever, were you guys ever pressured then to say, we probably need another person to sort of come in to sort of not take her spot, but to sort of add her energy to the dynamic? Was that ever something that was pressured or thought about, or?
No.
It was never pressured. No, never pressured because thankfully, Blaque has always had a lot of control over our careers and the things that we wanted to do from the beginning. So obviously it was a conversation. It had come up from people just asking us, but Shamari and I had already made that decision that no one would ever replace Natina. We
Oh
were going to
yeah.
keep this thing going. It would always be the two of us. So, it never pressured for us to make that type of decision, but has the conversation come up with other people? Absolutely. Just wanting to know how would Blaque look moving forward. But Shamari and I had made that decision from day one that it would never be anyone that could replace
You're right.
Natina.
Natina is irreplaceable.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just like TLC trying to replace Lisa. They could
Hmm.
never replace Lisa, and they
Yeah.
never did, just
Yeah.
and we never will. So, yeah.
But how did you guys manage to deal with, I mean, I think, loss at any stage and any timing is difficult, but for you guys still extremely young, in the middle of your, start your career success, how did you guys personally deal with that and manage her passing?
Whew, man, it was hard. It was really hard, and it still is hard. I think that one thing is important that we just don't do. Like when we go through things, I feel like trauma therapy is something that we should try. And it's something that I didn't try. I just had to learn how to just deal with it myself. And now looking back, I kind of regret that I didn't start trauma therapy because I still feel like it's certain things that I'm not able to accept. So I'm definitely looking at getting into some trauma therapy because I feel like that's going to help me. Because I mean, it gets easier, but it's still hard. It's like it never goes away. The
Mm.
pain and the trauma and the memories, the sadness. So all you can do is just keep on going and keep on pushing and just do what you can to just better yourself. And I feel in my heart that trauma therapy would definitely help.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm looking at doing.
Okay. Yeah, Brandi, yourself?
Yeah, I think that just I know for personally for me, like I've dealt with a lot of loss over my life, over time. Of my mother passing at 18,
Wow.
um, then Lisa passing, and then dealing with Natina not too long after that. So I think that God really just built me a certain way to be able to endure the things that he was going to put in my life. And so I don't know, I have a strong foundation, but at the same time I think God only knows how I was able to do it because it had to be him to put those type of burdens on me and for me to be able to do it in front of the world, being
Mm.
18, having a hit movie at the time, having a hit record, having to go tour and literally burying my mother and having to go do a show, like how I was able to do it, I have no idea. At 42,
Yeah.
I still don't know how I did that, but I just think it just set me up for the next thing. You know what I'm saying? To be able to handle. And so, I was able to handle it, and then I was able to, handle Natina, and I'm still handling it. It's still something that you don't get over. You just learn to deal and you learn to live with that type of trauma. And like Shamari said, therapy, neither one of us had that type of therapy. We should have
Mm.
definitely sat down with someone to really like talk us through it and give us the tools to really deal with it because it's
Yeah.
going to come back up. It's not like it's a one
Yeah.
time thing and it's done. It's going to come back
Yeah.
up in
It's
your
gonna
life
come
and
back.
you need those tools. to kind
Yeah,
of learn how to cope.
especially with losing Lisa, like you said, Brandy's mom first, and then Lisa, and then Natina, and they were all just, just unexpectedly, they
Right.
just unexpectedly happened. And, so I just feel like we've gone through a lot, and PTSD is real.
It's
So
real.
real.
Yeah.
So that's something that, it's good for us to kind of just look at and see if that will help, because I really feel like it would, for me.
Yeah, I mean, when I spoke with um um 702
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
um
Mila.
Mila. God, I can't remember. Yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, and so the first time we spoke, she was talking about when she was having her son, and the trauma of the birth and everything, and just being strong. And then it was like, and I was like, oh, so how was therapy? And it says both her music. It was just pretty much just praying and hoping for the best. And I was like, wow. And I'm sadly, as Black, in America, I'm here in the UK. Even in my heritage is Nigerian. It is universal, where we just think either we pray about it and we just go strong. But unfortunately, here in the UK, we're Blacks are 4 times more likely to get detained under the Mental Health Act and put in institutions, because we don't learn those tools. And then when it just comes up, it's in crisis mode. And so that's a lot of what
Right.
we're trying to do with kids. It's like, hey, look, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to
Yeah.
talk to somebody who doesn't know you, who's not going to try and just to listen and give you strategies to hear and reshape the thinking and
Right.
stuff. But yeah, but as I said, it's the good thing is that you guys are able to talk together and be able to share those traumas and stuff. But it's amazing that you guys are able to still celebrate Natina on her birthday. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
she's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice meant in all spirits.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.